Where there's a willow, there's a way, and that is the theme for the second annual Cocopah Earth Day Festival, which is coming up this Saturday. You don't want to miss it. I'm Jonathan Athens, Director of Communications for the Cocopah Indian Tribe, alongside Josenta Miller. She is Miss Cocopah, and EPO Director Jenny Sue Lynn Allspa. She is the inspiration for Willow to be the centerpiece of this year's event. Tell us about it, Jen. What great golden light gave you this enlightenment to pick the willow?
So the willow tree is actually a very significant tree to the Cocopah tribe. It also grows along the Colorado River, and the tribe used it for many uses. So we wanted to highlight the willow tree this year in this year's Earth Day Festival. So we came up with the theme, where there's a willow, there's a way. And it actually came about, my staff and I were driving alongside one of our cottonwood willow groves, one of our project sites, and saw a willow tree growing, and the theme kind of came out naturally, because now when we see a willow tree, you know, there's not as many of them out here in the environment anymore, but it brings a lot of hope. It makes us see that the willow tree can grow in those spaces again, and that's part of a lot of the EPO mission and our projects that we're putting on. So where there's a willow, there's a way, the theme of hope and resilience.
And it's going to be a lot of fun. It's festive, food, dancing, live music, and for the first time, Miss Cocopah will be attending this event. And what are you looking forward to the most about Saturday?
I'm excited to see everyone, the community, and bird dancing.
And there's some cool and colorful swag, limited quantities, so you definitely want to get here. We start at 10 a.m. Tell us about what's available, Jen.
Yes, so this is our tote bag this year. We have the theme printed in English and in Cocopah, and it has a lot of beautiful imagery representing the river, the plant life. So we have willow tree branches, birds, and seashells, which are all very symbolic of the river. We also have this really cool bandana, which we had one last year. You might remember if you joined us last time. But this is really pretty blue color, and it'll be very functional if you come on Saturday, because it's going to be a warm day. You can spray it down with some cool water to help keep you cool. We also have this fridge magnet that has a little willow branch on it, so you can put it up on your fridge and remember the fun day that you had. Again, we have the theme printed in English and in Cocopah, so make sure you grab one of these bags on your way in at our welcome booth when you come on Saturday.
And we want to make sure to thank our community partners that are making this possible. And Josenta, let's give those top sponsors a big shout out.
The top sponsors we like to shout out are EPA, USDA, Arizona Community Foundation of Yuma, Desert Control, and Business for Water Stewardship.
And all of our other sponsors that make this event possible. Make sure to check back here 12:15 every day leading up to the day of the event, and we'll have more updates about the activities, the events, and the performers. We hope to see you there. Because remember, where there's a willow, there's Jen.